Welcome you all to my YouTube channel. In today's session, I am going to discuss how to solve distinguished type of problem. In CBSE board exam, to score 100% marks in distinguished type of problem, you need to keep 3 points in mind. I have seen often student has the knowledge to solve distinguished type of problem, but still they fail to get 100% marks. And this is due to lack of proper presentation. In this video, I am going to tell you how to present in the best way and what are the 3 points that need to be there in your answer so that you get full marks without writing chemical equation. Once again I am telling you, without writing chemical equations. And in doing so, I have categorized the entire distinguished type of problem into 7 types, and in that 7 types, I have discussed all the distinguished tests. So, please go through the entire video, and if you are benefited through my video, then don't forget to like my video, share my video, and subscribe my channel. Let's start with our topic, and the first type which I am going to discuss is the distinguish between aldehydes and ketones. So type 1, between aldehydes and ketones. So what you have to do, you have to draw 3 columns. The first column is the test. The second column is the name of the compound. And the third column is the name of the second compound. For example, if you have to distinguish between benzaldehyde and acetophenone. Benzaldehyde and acetophenone. So write down benzaldehyde and acetophenone. I often ask students to draw the structure. So it's better you draw the structure. So from the structure you can see benzaldehyde is an aldehyde and acetophenone is a ketone. So to distinguish an aldehyde and a ketone, often the test which we do is tolerance test. Now it's time to tell you what 3 points that need to be there in your answer to get 100% marks in distinguished type of problem. The first thing is the test, name of the test, that is tolerance test. Okay. The second thing is the reagent. What is tolerance test? The reagent used in tolerance test is ammoniacal silver nitrate, AgNO3, or you can write AgNH3 whole 2 plus NO3 minus. This is tolerance reagent. The third thing is what is being observed in case of benzaldehyde and in case of acetophenone. For benzaldehyde, as we know, all aldehyde give tolerance test, and what is being observed in case of aldehyde, a silver mirror is formed. So here we will write silver mirror. And in this case, no silver mirror. So next type is between 2 aldehyde. How to distinguish between 2 aldehyde? So type 2, aldehyde and aldehydes. Now under this type, there are again 2 parts. A, between aliphatic aldehydes between aliphatic aldehydes. For example, if you have to distinguish between ethanol and propanol, then how you are going to distinguish? Again, you should draw the structure of the compound ethanol. Now from the two structure you can see both are aldehyde, both have the aldehyde functional group, but the first one has a ketomethyl group. What group? Ketomethyl group. So what test we are going to do? We are going to do iodoform test. So here we will write iodoform test. The first thing. Second, the reagent used for iodoform test. It is I2/NaOH, or you can write NaOI. What is being observed for this compound and this compound? Here we will get yellow PPT of iodoform, that is CHI3. No yellow PPT. Done. The B type between aliphatic and aromatic aldehyde. Aliphatic and aromatic aldehydes. For example, if you have to distinguish between ethanol and benzaldehyde, now what test you are going to do for ethanol and benzaldehyde? The one test you can do is the test for ketomethyl, that is iodoform test. Now apart from iodoform test, what else you can do? You can see one is aliphatic aldehyde, another is aromatic aldehyde. So here we will do failing test. Failing test is the test which is given by only aliphatic aldehyde and not by aromatic aldehyde. So what we will do? Failing test. Now what is failing reagent? It is ammoniacal cuprous chloride. Ammoniacal cuprous chloride. What is being observed here? Red PPT of Cu2O. No red PPT. The third type which I am going to discuss is the distinguish between two ketones. So it is the third type. Ketones and ketones. For example, if you have to distinguish between, say, pentane 2-one and pentane 3-one, then how you are going to distinguish? Now draw the structure. Pentane 2-one, now you can see in pentane 2-one there is ketomethyl group, and so it will give iodoform test. Write down the reagent for iodoform, I2/NaOH, the observation, yellow PPT of CHI3. Here no yellow PPT. Now if you are asked to distinguish between, say, acetophenone and benzophenone, draw the structure. So acetophenone and benzophenone. In case of acetophenone, here you can see there is ketomethyl group. So again you will do iodoform test, I2/NaOH. So here it will give yellow PPT of CHI3, no yellow PPT. So whether it is aliphatic ketone or aromatic ketone, it doesn't matter. Always we have to do iodoform test. The fourth type which I am going to discuss is the distinguish between carboxylic acid and phenol. So the fourth type is between carboxylic acid and phenol. Test. Suppose you have to distinguish benzoic acid and phenol. Now what test you are going to do? Benzoic acid has a functional group carboxylic acid. So here we will do sodium bicarbonate test, NaHCO3 test. Now in this test, since the reagent is mentioned in the test, no need to mention the reagent. Simply write the observation. For benzoic acid, we will observe effervescence of CO2. Here no effervescence. You can do other tests like neutral ferric chloride test. Neutral ferric chloride test. Neutral ferric chloride test is specific for phenol. In case of benzoic acid, you will write no violet color. Here you will write violet coloration. The fifth type which I am going to discuss is the distinguish between primary alcohol, secondary alcohol and tertiary alcohol. So the fifth type, alcohols, whether it is 1 degree, 2 degree or 3 degree, primary, secondary or tertiary. Suppose you are asked to distinguish butane 1-ol and butane 2-ol or 2-methyl propane 2-ol. So let us first draw the structure of the compound. So as you can see, this one is a primary alcohol as the alpha carbon is attached with only one carbon atom. here this is a secondary alcohol as the alpha carbon is attached with 2 carbon atom. Here the alpha carbon is attached with 1, 2 and 3 carbon. So it is 3 degree. This is 2 degree. This is 1 degree. Now what test we are going to do for alcohols? The test is Lucas test. And the reagent is anhydrous zinc chloride in presence of concentrated HCl. So what you will observe here, turbidity only on heating. Often the question arises in JEE mains on NEET, which of these 3 alcohol will not give turbidity at room temperature, and that is 1 degree alcohol. It gives turbidity only upon heating. At room temperature it never gives turbidity. For secondary alcohol, turbidity appears after 5 minutes, and the tertiary alcohol turbidity appears immediately. Turbidity appears immediately. Okay. In the 6th type, I am going to discuss how to distinguish between 2 carboxylic acid. How to distinguish between 2 carboxylic acid. Please note down this. So the 6th type, between carboxylic acid. For example, say ethanoic acid and methanoic acid. Or for example, benzoic acid and methanoic acid. Now whether it is ethanoic acid, that is CH3C double bond O, OH, or if it is benzoic acid and methanoic acid is COOH. Now here both the compound is carboxylic acid, that means both have the functional group COOH, and so we cannot distinguish them using the known sodium bicarbonate test. So what test we are going to do? Here the methanoic acid is the only acid which has reducing property, and it can reduce the tolerance reagent to silver mirror. So here we will do tolerance test. Again you have to write down the reagent AgNH3 whole 2 plus NO3 minus. Here no silver mirror. Here silver mirror. Done. The last type, that is type 7, is distinguish between amines, primary amine, secondary amine and tertiary amine. So it is the distinguish between amines. One degree, 2 degree or 3 degree. Suppose you have to distinguish between methenamine CH3NH2 or dimethylamine CH3 2NH or trimethylamine CH3 thrice N. This is 3 degree, 2 degree, this is 1 degree. Now what test we are going to do? The first test is the simple test, that is Hinsberg test. Hinsberg test. Now what is the Hinsberg reagent? Hinsberg reagent is benzene sulfonyl chloride. It is benzene sulfonyl chloride. Now in the first case, a amide will be formed, a sulfonamide is formed, sulfonamide formed is soluble in aqueous KOH. Here sulfonamide formed is insoluble in aqueous KOH. Here no reaction. So this is how we can distinguish between primary, secondary and tertiary amine. Now suppose you have been asked to distinguish between primary amine and secondary amine. In that case we will not do the Hinsberg test, rather we will do the carbylamine test or isocyanide test. CH3NH2 CH3 this is 2 degree, this is 1 degree, or say NH2, this is aromatic 1 degree, aromatic 2 degree. So whenever it is 1 degree and 2 degree, then we do carbylamine test. Now what is the reagent used for carbylamine? It is haloform CHCl3 in presence of NaOH, or you can write CHI3 in presence of NaOH. What product you will get? You will get, in case of primary amine, CH3 N triple bond C. This is methyl isocyanide. And this isocyanide has foul smell. The secondary amine does not react. So by this we can distinguish 1 degree and 2 degree. But suppose if you are asked to distinguish primary aromatic amine and primary aliphatic amine, so you are asked to distinguish between aniline and ethanamine. This is ethanamine. Now in this case we will do azodye test. Azodye test. Now in iodide test, what reagent we will add? The first reagent is NaNO2 slash dilute HCl plus beta naphthol. So what you will observe? Here you will observe red dye. No red dye.